Hello, I'm Dr. Kristen Lorenz, and I was initially going to discuss healthy eyes this week, but then I learned that November is Gratitude Month, and I thought that would be a more appropriate topic as we continue to progress through the coronavirus pandemic, the upcoming presidential election, and general social unrest. So eye health will come at a later time. We know that the cases of coronavirus are rising in our country, and we know that the rising case numbers precede increases in hospitalizations and deaths. And this isn't just happening in our country, but in Tucson as well. So again, we're becoming concerned about possible overwhelm to our healthcare delivery system, especially as we enter the flu season. We know that personal behaviors go a long way in keeping ourselves, our family, our friends, and our community healthier and safer as we buy time for better treatments and for protective and safe vaccines to the coronavirus. But we're tired. Being reminded to wear face masks in public, practice physical distancing, regular hand washing and hand sanitizers contributes to an overall feeling of weariness, despite the fact that they're extremely effective and really important. No matter what our current situation, though, there are always things in our world to be grateful for, and that's what I want to focus on today. Gratitude is defined as a warm feeling of thankfulness towards specific individuals, situations, or the world. Its roots run deep in our evolutionary history, and it's thought to come from the survival value of helping others and being helped in return. It helps us to feel more positive emotions and relish good experiences, helps us manage adversity better, build strong relationships, and improves our physical health. Studies have shown that people who express gratitude regularly feel less physical pain, experience less stress and less insomnia, have stronger immune systems, and do better in professional and academic settings. Gratitude helps us connect to something larger than ourselves as individuals, whether to other people, to nature, or to a spiritual source. Gratitude is clearly associated with greater happiness. Brain scans of study participants who were given assignments which stimulated more feelings of gratitude showed more activity in the prefrontal cortex, the brain center associated with decision-making and personality expression. Most fascinating, though, is that this increased activity was still present 3 months after the study ended. This suggests that practicing gratitude helps train the brain to be more sensitive to experience gratitude in the future, and in time leads to improved emotional health. In another study on expressing gratitude and appreciation, participants who felt grateful showed lower levels of cortisol, had better cardiac function, and were more resistant to emotional setbacks or negative experiences. Remember that lower levels of cortisol and other stress hormones balances our nervous system, decreases symptoms of anxiety and depression, and reduces chronic inflammation. Gratitude activates the reward centers of the brain, and this helps us to see the world and ourselves in a more positive light. The brain is conditioned to repeat learned patterns. For example, a person who worries a lot about possible negative outcomes may be subconsciously rewiring their brain to process mostly negative information. By proactively practicing gratitude, we can train the brain to also attend to positive thoughts and emotions, reducing anxiety and feelings of apprehension, and allowing more hope, optimism, and more creativity during problem solving. We can feel and express gratitude in a variety of ways. We can apply gratitude to the past as we retrieve positive memories and feel thankful for the elements of childhood or past blessings. When we are grateful for our present circumstances, we don't take a good fortune for granted, and we acknowledge it as it comes. And we can apply gratefulness in the future as we maintain a hopeful and optimistic attitude. Regardless of where we see ourselves today, gratitude is a quality that can be cultivated. It might be a good way to utilize your new journal to document your feelings of gratitude, no matter how small. Some days you might feel grateful for a convenient parking spot, and other days You might feel more grateful for the possibility of a safe and effective vaccine for a troubling viral pandemic. Let's talk about ways to cultivate gratitude. First, write thank you notes expressing your enjoyment and appreciation of another person's impact on your life. Try to send one thank you note every month, and once in a while, write one to yourself. If you don't have time to write and mail a note, consider email or text or a telephone call. Also, gratitude helps even if you don't share it, so you might just thank someone mentally. Take time each week to count your blessings. You might choose Friday for this activity. Reflect on what went right during the previous week or what you're grateful for. This can set the stage for a happier and a more relaxed weekend. Sometimes it's helpful to choose a number like 3 to 5 points of gratitude that you'll identify each week. Be specific and remember and connect with the sensation you felt when something good happened to you. If something just seemed to go right for you, try to track it back to a cause, as this helps you to connect more specifically. This practice may be done individually or with a child or a partner or with a friend. We respond positively to others' gratitude, so performing this with others can help us to realize more goodness in the world. Praying, meditating, or just sitting quietly in nature all cultivate gratitude. We've spoken in the past about mindfulness meditation, which involves focusing on something in the present moment without judgment. Gratitude may be one of the things that you focus on during meditation, and it might be the outcome of meditating on something else. Just slowing down allows us to better take notice of those things in our life that are important, but often which may be taken for granted. Gratitude is contagious. Notice when others express gratitude. Notice how you feel and open yourself to that feeling. You'll soon find yourself feeling the need to express your own gratitude, and this is a great way to pay it forward. Think about those people in your life who've inspired you. What about them was most significant? Imagine for a minute what your life might be like if some positive event had not occurred. Watch inspiring videos that remind you of the good in the world. Limit negative media and movies which have destructive content. Volunteer for an organization that helps others. Spend quality time with children, friends, and family. This may be done in person when you live together, but right now, Skype and FaceTime work very well for those who don't live in your household. And Zoom is great for group activities and get-togethers. Compliment freely when you notice something positive about how someone looks or what they may have said or done. Say thank you to those who serve in your community, such as the maintenance worker at your office, a shopkeeper, the person who carefully bags your groceries, and others that you might take for granted. In situations where you may be wrong or might have made an error, can you be grateful for the opportunity to learn something new? Can you appreciate the growth opportunity in your mistake? During this time of increasing tension, with the numbers of the coronavirus cases rising, racial tensions, the imminent presidential election, and the upcoming holidays, which are so important for all of us, but may be complicated this year, it is not unexpected that feeling gratitude may not come easily for some, and may need to be an intentional decision. It may take some practice to recognize, identify, feel, and express feelings of gratitude. I encourage you to make the investment, as it can contribute greatly to your emotional and your physical well-being. Personally, I'd like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude for each of you. It's a privilege to get to know each of you and an honor to take care of you. Your responsiveness allows me the ability to practice medicine the way that I feel is so very important, and I greatly appreciate that. I wish for you the ability to easily see and feel the goodness and warmth in your lives today and always. Thank you. Bye-bye.